Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing my guide for Ninja Gaiden Sigma on Master Ninja difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 5, The Fiend Hunter, and this is the first of 3 Rachel sections we have to do. I'll call them sections, or chapters, whatever you want to call it. So upon arrival, make sure that you go ahead and save the game, because if you don't, if you die, you will go back to the previous chapter. So, after that, move up a little bit, and then get a red UT charge right there, and you can pretty much kill almost 1 to 2 of these guys. So just keep charging up on them. They're not really that tough. One thing to do with her is if you roll toward an enemy, like not jump, but like roll toward him, you can actually get behind him. If you press triangle, the instant while you're rolling behind them, you can chop their head off and pretty much get an insta kill. But it only works on certain enemies though. You can still do it to some, but it'll only do damage. So once you get to this section here, this part's not really that hard. Actually, this entire chapter is not really that hard. Most of her stuff is not the hard part. It's actually the boss fight in the second chapter we play with her, Chapter 8, that's actually really retarded hard. Well, not like super retarded hard, but really annoying, that's for sure. So anyway, go back there and get that elixir. Come to the right, first thing there, and take out this guy. So, the combo that I do the most is I try to do like the square triangle combo, see if that works. Immediately come over here once the tan guy spawns and just do the wall slam. What's best for these guys, though, is just do the wall slam on them, especially with the fire ninjas being here, because they're going to cause a problem. So this makes a lot of things easier. Most of these combos you guys can pretty much figure out yourself just by trial and error, just trying yourself. That, I think, was either square triangle or square triangle attack. There is one, I think it's like a full square combo, where you can actually grab and throw them in the air and throw them on the ground. And I'm going to be utilizing that quite a bit, especially when I fight the boss of Chapter 8. Okay, now in this part right here, just one easy, like, you know, hold down triangle for like a few seconds. Can pretty much just kill these guys in one hit. The white armored enemies are not really that tough, to be honest. So now we're going to pick this up here. This is the monastery key. Actually, this level is really, really simple. It's really, really linear, too. If you need to buy anything, go ahead and buy it if you want. You don't have to. Now, by the way, I want to reassure everybody a couple things. I will not be getting the Nimpo for Rachel. I mean, you don't really need it, but it helps, but you don't need it. I don't really know where to get it at, so I can't get it. I know you can get it in the Fiend Challenge. I just don't know how to get there. That's the thing. So, the other thing I want to talk about is her essence. Whatever you get with her and whatever items you use with Rachel do not count toward Ryu. So, whatever she does, she does. That's it. Plain and simple. Alright. Anyway, back to the action here. So, I'm utilizing the door to my advantage because it's a pretty good vantage point right here. And just pretty much do what you do with like the white normal enemies. These guys are relatively easy. The normal fiends, these are like the weakest of the fiends, pretty much. And at least they're low tier, I would say. I mean, you see them pretty much in the lower levels anyway, so. The lower difficulties. Now, the one thing I do, of course, is do the wall slam trick. You can also like jump in there and do the triangle. And as you see right there, I did leap over the guy, but I actually fucked it up because I didn't actually hit the triangle button in time. As you can see right there as well. But of course, you can leap over and press square and start an immediate combo too. So if you wanted to do that, by all means do it. The thing about Rachel though is just, she's alright for a character and all. Like, she'd be fun to play. I just hate the fact that it just interludes right between every chapter. You know what I mean? Like, if it was just like an extra side story that you get, like you can play after you beat the main game or something, that'd be nice. You know, like 3 chapters of her, which is what you would do anyway. Just to get like a little extra side story. But no, they have to actually like intertwine her chapters, at least in Sigma, inside, you know, the main game. So it basically expands what would have been a 16 video like series here. It turned into like 19, which again, her chapters are relatively short for the most part and still not even that tough, but it's still just one of those things that just bothers me, I guess. Like, why can't you just cut this out and just make it into a different side story or something? Just give her like a whole campaign. I mean, that would be interesting, I think. Her weapon's really good, though. I really like her weapon a lot. And you actually do get it as Ryu, and I will be getting it too. Which, by the way, Chapter 10 is going to be a very wonky chapter. Just to give everybody a heads up that a lot of things are going to be happening, and a lot of things are not going to make sense chronologically, so just give me the heads up now. Anyway, we are now in the monastery area. We're outside the monastery, actually. And we're going to fight more fiends again. The best thing to do with these guys is just to do the wall slam attack. Of course, you know, if you have skill to take them out yourself, which, I mean, I I do in a way. I don't mean to like brag or anything, but I can take him out without it. I'm just trying to help out, you know. I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier, too. Trying to help you guys out, make your lives a little bit easier, and make mine time, too. So, it just, I feel like it takes longer just to beat the shit out of him than it actually does just to, you know, flat out just slam the ground like this. So, find a good corner that you think would work better for you. I think this one works for me personally, so this is what I've used. And I'm going to cheat the shit out of these guys because I don't really have the time or just patience to really fight them. That's the other problem with me, too. When it comes to my guides, I don't have any patience whatsoever. I always feel like I'm on a time limit because of the way my capture card works. You know, I feel like I can't record more than an hour, so I can't actually spend the time doing what I need to do. Granted, I can fast forward all this stuff in the future. Yeah, I can do that. I can fast forward all this right now. But, well, I don't know why I really didn't. I just didn't feel like it was necessary. There probably will be some sections I do fast forward just because. But anyway, what was I trying to say? Shit. Oh, yeah, like, I always feel like I'm on a timer because of my capture card. Because, like, sometimes it fucks up after an hour. Like, the whole video could just be fine. But then as soon as, like, the video just... 1 second just stops, the entire video is desynced. It's just... It's the dumbest thing ever. And Elgato is a great capture card device. It just has its issues. And it might even be just my computer. I don't really know for sure. But... whatever's causing the issues is very frequent and kind of annoying, to be honest. I mean, it happened, like, near the end of Bayonetta, like, in multiple videos at the end, and I was like, are you serious? Alright, so anyway, I don't have enough money for any of the extra items there, but I will get them in the future once I get to, like, her next chapter, which is Chapter 8. And then I think her next chapter at that is, like, Chapter 14 or something. I think you get to play her again. It's definitely after 10. I know that for a fact. Regardless. Did I leave that in did I really leave that in? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to leave that in. That was actually on accident. I actually cut out every time I saved, so it wasn't long enough. Who cares? I guess I didn't really edit this video that well, huh? I tried. It's funny, like, I have a split right there, and I never even split it. Wow, what an idiot. I have a split, but I didn't, like, completely cut it out. That's stupid on my part. Alright, so now we're going inside the monastery, and this is when things are going to get, I wouldn't say hard, but you have an option here of what you can do for the most part. First of all, you can go grab this, an elixir, if you need it. That's up to you. I think you have to do this fight. I think it might be mandatory. If not, you can probably just escape to the right, go through the right door, and just save yourself the trouble. The thing with Rachel is you never really need to grind. You never really have any reason to ever actually fight, for the most part, until, like, you get to Chapter 8, when you have to fight the boss, and that's it. Like, if you have, like, a bunch of equipment, you know, like, full equipment on hand, you're fine. If you have both low and high potions, like, you know, all 5 and all 2, you'll be alright. You know, you don't really need a talisman by any means. You know, you don't really need a whole lot of stuff to fight him, really. It's just a matter of, you know, getting his timing down, and that's pretty much it. So these guys, you can basically do the wall trick again. Like, you can do it against them if you wanted to. Or you can do what I'm doing here, where I just was fucking around and just beating the hell out of them. Which, it does work. Like, these enemies are rather weak, and that's probably because Rachel's weapon is at level 3. Or pretty much max level. Because you can't actually upgrade her hammer. Only Ryu can upgrade it. So there you go, there's the head chop attack. And as you can see, you can do it pretty much one after another. Now, there are enemies, be wary of this, there are enemies that will actually block that, and they will counter it. And some of them are the fire ninjas for sure. Like, every once in a while, they actually will counter it. Now, I don't know about the other, like, non-ninjas, but like the black and the military suited guys. I don't know about them. I don't think they might block it. The white ones, no. I think the black ones maybe. But regardless, they're still a pain in the ass, and you should still be a little bit wary about who you decide to dodge over, because in the end, it might actually come back and fuck you up. But that's its own problem. So Ryu is gonna have the same problem later on too, once we deal with him. Now here's a fun section, and I'm pretty sure I cut this out too. Yeah, I did, because that's why there's a split there. I just didn't split the whole saving point. Okay, so anyway. Go to a corner that suits you the best. I recommend just do a corner. Just save yourself the trouble and just find a corner. Don't go to the stairs. None of that shit. Just go to a corner, one of these bookshelves, and just go ham on these guys. Just do the wall slam attack, and that's all you really need to do. Just keep doing this. You know, delay your attack. For Rachel, I don't really do it as much because they're so close together. But if you feel like you need to delay it a little bit, that's fine. You know, of course, be careful of the incendiary shurikens that they throw at the wall there. They usually throw at the wall. If they do that, just run to the other wall and just jump from that one if you feel uncomfortable with it being there. So, again, these guys are not really that tough. It only took me about like a few minutes just to, you know, clear these guys out. They spawn like, I don't know, like 9 or 10 of them, maybe. So, there's really a lot, it feels like, but there's not a whole lot. Right there, I got grabbed. That's one of the worst things to happen to you, honestly, when it comes to these guys. Or especially when they fucking... Oh, God, I got juggled later on, but it was by the cat chicks. The cat girl things. I got juggled the fuck out of, and I was pissed. I was really pissed. Like, believe you me, I lost my whole talisman, and it was stupid. And the worst part was, I lost it before Alma. That's right, I didn't have a talisman of rebirth to fight Alma with. I had to do it all on my own, and I did it. I fucking did it. I was so excited. I was like, thank fuck. So, yeah, I can prove to you guys I'm fucking good at this game. One way or another. One way or another, I'm going to do it for sure. So anyway, luckily, you know, I still had these items out here that I could use. I think both chests are one of them. Looks like I might have either grabbed the other one or I just completely forgot about it. I could be stupid and just forgot. I don't know. I have 4 elixirs for some reason. I don't know if that's because the other chest wasn't one or what it was. Anyway, if you come up here, this is the last bit of the chapter. Nothing really, you know, more is going to happen after this. Click on that painting there, and you're pretty much done with Chapter 5. So that is the end of it, and I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time when we play some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma on Master Ninja difficulty, and we'll do Chapter 6. Forgot the name of it, but we'll do Chapter 6. And as always, take care, everybody.